Hey guys, welcome back. Today we'll be showcasing this build with AI. We have prepared three prompts, each prompt going from easy, medium, and hard to test out how well it builds workflows. So, without further ado, let's begin. So, for the easy level, we have this prompt. I told it to build an N8N workflow named this. It does a Gmail trigger and stuff. Basically, as a summary, what it does, it takes the emails that are sent to Gmail, summarizes them using AI, saves them to a Google Sheet, and then send them to the recipient. So that's a summary. Of course, here's the prompt. You can pause to read it and have fun with it. But since we sent it, it's working. We'll be back when it's done. All right, and it's done. Uh, this is actually looking pretty nice, pretty good. Of course, we'll have to make some changes, especially with this. We don't use OpenAI, we use Operator. Let me tell it. Yep, so I told it to replace this with an agent that has Operator because Operator is free. We don't have the money for OpenAI. And yeah, it replaced it. Amazing, amazing. Now, before we test it out, it gives you a list of all the things you need to have ready. So let's go one by one. All right. So first, we need a Google Sheet with this. All right. So of course, we mentioned before that we need a Google Sheet with the name TL something something. This is it. All right, so let's go create it. So go to Google Sheets. If you don't know how, just Google Sheets. You'll find it. A blank spreadsheet. All right, and let's get to work. So what did it tell us here? So yeah, we create the Google Sheet. It's right here with all the stuff that it asked for. Let's go check. Yep, it did. Now to fill out. All right. So first is the credentials. Already you put one, but if you don't know, just create credential. You can choose that how you can authenticate. You can even sign into Google directly. I recommend this. It's easier, no more headaches. So already did that. Now it asks for the ID. Where do you get the ID? Some people might get confused. It's this. You see, after the D slash, just take this. As you can see, I asked it before. I was honestly confused. So you just put the ID here, and as you fill out, it removes each thing from here. So let's choose from list and see. Oops, I think, yeah, I forgot to do this sign in. This was an old account. Let me do it real quick again. Just sign in with Google. No hassle. All right, just select all, continue, and N8N will be able to successfully connect. All right, once that's done, we put the ID, of course, and if we check from list, of course, we find it. Thank God. All right, so same thing with the other, and I just go account two, same ID. Hopefully, this is it from list, and oops, I think I made the mistake. Give me a second. I didn't copy it the right way. I'm an idiot. So from list, same thing, and we're done here. All right. So that's the Google Sheet done. As for the Gmail, same thing applies. So we go from here, create new credentials in case, sign in with Google. So yeah, of course, I already has access. So I connected previously. It's all right, just in case, you know, who I wanted to send to. Let's go with the same account. Let me get the email address first. So if you paste the address, it's this one. This will look familiar if you watch one of our old school videos, But yeah, of course. So that's the first one done. Let's go to the second. Same process. All right. Give it this. And we cannot forget about the trigger. So to the trigger, the authentication, it goes from the inbox. And finally for this portion, we go to the operator account. I already have one, but if you do not know how to get it, go to operator, go to keys, and then create API key, give it a name. click create, and you will get your key. Already did that, so yeah, let's choose a good model, a different model, actually, a free model. Let's go with GPT OSS 20B, and think we're already set. Let's test it out, shall we? All right, execute workflow, and look at it go. It got the email, not the email, the thing. All right, there's an issue here. Let me check it. Actually, we don't need to do that. There's execute and refine. All right, let's execute. With this, it will get the issue. I think the issue is the JSON. Look at it. It found the error and it's thinking it's trying to fix it. So let's wait for it. All right. It told us what the issue is, updating email organizer node, all that stuff. All right, it told us what it changed. Let's execute and refine. Let's see how good this does. Again, there's an issue. Yeah, the JSON issue is persistent. It's trying to fix it. It's eating up my credits, but it's all right. It's working on it. So updating, thinking. All right, all right. Let's see. Updating the parser JSON. All right, let's execute and refine. Let's see. Hopefully it works. Please God, let it work. Yes, it works. All right, what was the issue? For fail to log. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I forgot to actually manually do the stuff, but I think it does it for me. Map each one manually. I think it did it. I don't know. What's change? Refresh logo, share my setting, change data, execute and refine. Yeah, I don't want the credits to be done. So let's map each one manually. So yeah, of course, there are some that don't exist. Well, that's probably due to the prompt. Again, it's still in beta, it's not perfect, so let's fix it up, shall we? So if we go here, let's see, the thread ID is somewhere. I'll fill them up in the back. All right, so I didn't manually. Of course, this is a good thing actually. You don't want to get trusted anything. You don't want it to do everything for you. So let's execute the workflow this time. I'm sure it will work. All right, look at the go, and yep, it's done. Let's check the Google Sheet. Let's refresh it, and look at this. Amazing. It did it. Couple of hiccups, but you know, overall, for the easy setting, it's not bad. And actually, the final issue wasn't from it because you have to execute it first to know where to you map and stuff. So it's excusable. So overall, if we go into the account, as you can see, we will have it. You have the summary, priority. I don't know why the priority is high, but this is just the action is ignored. Oh, yeah, I get it. Yeah, because it's a security alert. You don't respond to it. So, yeah. So, this is the first level. Overall, it gets a passing grade. It's amazing. So, moving on to the medium level. Now, moving on to the medium level, we got this a smart article analyzer. Let's send the prompt first so we can see it in full. All right, as you can see, mainly triggers. It analyzes the articles that we get. There's a lot of stuff. All right, that's first. As we can see, it analyzes, gives us sentiment, categorizes it, filters it, aggregate, and all of that good stuff. So let it work, let it do its own thing, and we'll be back when it's finished. So yeah, it's done. This is looking good. Already I see some improvement. They structured the output bar, so this is fixing the JSON. Love this, love this. Thank you very much. It is intelligent. Keep in mind this is just a beta, so some issues might arise, but that's okay. That's why humans are here. All right, let's fix some stuff. First of all, let's remove the Anthropic. We don't use Anthropic. We use operator. So we just tell it to change Anthropic to operator and let go. I could change it, but I'm too lazy. Let's do its own thing. All right, I did it. So we have operator. Let's change the model on both. You know, yeah, we're cheap. We're cheap. We ain't rich yet. So, yep, both GPT OSS. Of course, this is the Gmail. We put the Gmail that we're gonna use. So Operation Send 2 and yeah, I think, yeah, that's it. Yeah, time to test it. Wait. I have to give it the article's input. Hang on a second. Let's go to our chat GPT to generate it. All right. So we give it that and should be ready. Let's test it out. So execute workflow and look at it go. All right. It's analyzing, it's doing the stuff and it's done. If we check our Gmail, let's close this. This is the one that we used to generate. So if we go, we refresh. As you can see, let's check the latest one. Of course, the formatting could use some work, but you know, we don't care about that. So if we go here, of course, we made some modifications. They're tiny, tiny modifications, insignificant, if you will. Just, change this to the output from the HTML. And then if you go, was it here? Nah, it wasn't here. You mistaken, guys? Yes, in the filter. Of course, we changed this to better match. And yeah, so that was the medium level. Honestly, it did pretty good. I'm curious, what would you guys do in this level and the previous level as well? And finally, for the hard part. So now we're gonna build a product promo studio. Now, the medium part was relatively quick, no fucking around, no nothing. So I have high hopes for this. Let's start it. So we send the prompt. Here it is. We give it details. Pause if you want to read it. But yeah, it's gonna generate hooks, image prompts, generate the images, and all of that good stuff. It's thinking, it's doing its thing. We'll be back when it's done. So yeah, did it. Look at it. It's fucking nice. It's complex, just how I like it. Of course, some things are gonna get changed around here. OpenAI, nah, too expensive. We're gonna use Operator and the Gmail and give us the list. So let's change those and test it out. So yeah, we changed to Operator. We give it a product URL, right here. And of course, the Fold AI. So to get your Fold AI API key, just go to Fold AI, go to Manage here, API keys, and generate a key. All right, so with all of this, I think we're all set. Let's test it out. Hopefully it works on the first time, but if not, we'll fix it up. And we're back. As you can see, there are a couple of differences, especially at the end, because to be frank, what it generated falls apart at the end a bit. But it's not too bad because the fixes are relatively easy. All you have to do is just change this response format to JSON, put a merge here because the other nodes that were there were useless, so a merge is good. So you get both items and then you prepare the email content. This is the code. It's relatively unchanged except for this. Finally, send the email, which is like this. And the end result, if we go here, boom, it actually looks pretty good. Again, this was the hardest one, so a few mistakes were inevitable, but overall it did good. Remember guys, this is just a beta, it says right here, so it will improve with time. And yeah, I'm curious guys, what are you gonna do for this level? But that about does it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment down, and subscribe. If you did, please consider buying us a coffee like you remembers. John and Marta's, they're helping us with our caffeine intake. You should help us too. You get the workflows, present, past, and future, so it's a good perk. But if you don't want to, you can buy workflows separately. And yeah, that about does it. Thank you guys. Goodbye.